And welcome to Dark Souls 1 Remastered. In the last episode, we had come down here all the way down to Quaylag and died, and then came back down again, and then beat her, and then rang the bell. That's kind of the gist of it, but it took us 23 minutes to do that. In this episode, we'll be doing some side stuff, and fighting a boss that starts with C and ends with Charge. And no, his name isn't Charge. Come down to the second floor. Come down to the second floor, and ignore this for now. This is going to be a shortcut later, but that doesn't matter for us now. And you see this pretty obvious wall? Hit it. And walk forward. And yes, this is exactly what it looks like. So, say yes to this guy. He's mad at you because you have no eggs, because he's racist. And he's going to walk very slowly away. Then come over here and talk to this, but it's a pretty lady. It's Quaylag's sister. And enter Covenant. This will give you 2 out of the, I think, 9 Covenants in the game. And remember, we're not getting all of them. It's just, this is what's here. You also got a Pyromancy Great Chaos Flame. If you give her 20 of her Covenant's item, which is, in this case, humanity, you need to... Actually, no. Yeah, it is 20. You'll actually get great... I have to be careful, because if I hit her, that's really bad. Alright. You get the Great Chaos, the Fire Tempest thing from Dark Souls 2. You get a shortcut to a boss later on. So that's pretty nice. Also, do not attempt to light this bonfire, because then you'll just sit at it and have to run all the way back home. We'll have to run back down here later to sit there, but don't sit at it now, because then you'll have to deal with it. Yeah. And with that, we're going to head forward into the this area. And if I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if we lose souls, because we probably are going to lose souls. Come over here and light this. Do not double tap it. Do not double tap that X button, because you do not want to sit down. You can light them, but you cannot sit at them. Then, really just fall down here. Heal. Guess what? We're gonna go do that thing with the C and the discharge. I gave you a little bit more away than I wanted to. And if we die on this boss, it's a boss, we won't be coming back here until later. I mean, I shouldn't die, but at the same time, it is possible that I will die, because I'm not very powerful. So, yeah. That doesn't matter, right? So that's pretty cool. And you might be wondering, where's this boss? Like, what do you mean, boss? Like, there's no boss here. And I'd have to agree, there isn't a boss here. I mean, or not one you can see, at least, but there's definitely not a boss here. And the best thing I can tell you is, well, you need a boss? Well, guess what that is? Look at him, he's beautiful. And if you're wondering, yes, he is actually standing on lava. He's a very tall boy. He's very nice. But the little bit of an issue here is that, you see this item? Guess what happens when you pick it up? He gets all mad and he's like, whoa, dude! And then you die immediately because for some reason he kills you. Yay. We're not coming back down here. Yep, we just lost 23,000 souls. Unless we never die until we come back here again, we just lost 23,000 souls. And guess what? I don't really care. It's exactly what happened on my playthrough. So after ringing both bells, something happens, and I'm going to show you something very, very terrifying. We're not going to talk to it yet, though. Yeah, we're gonna walk in the other direction now. So, we might have just spent, like, 10 minutes on that thing. Yeah, it's whatever, though. We really didn't spend 10 minutes. We spent, like, the last, whatever time it was. I knew we weren't going to live throughout that, and if we did, I was going to be very surprised. But we're actually going to head back through the church area here. Or should I? I could show you a secret area now. Yeah, we are. So we're actually going to head over here. And, I mean, you really don't need to hit that because it's a double thing. We're actually going to head back to Andre, the main man, Andre, and have a nice chat with him about social things. Also, if you're wondering, boss weapons, we can't get them until about halfway through the game. I told you guys last episode that I was going to tell you how to get them. If you're wondering, you can't get them now. You actually have to wait until you like get far in the game too. And you need a weapon that's plus 10, which we actually can't do now. Right now, anyways, we have to do it later. So yeah. How you doing, Andre? Also, if you hit Andre once, he will come after you and he will kill you, meaning that you can never upgrade your weapons past level 10 again. So that's great. We're gonna actually sit down here. So I never talked about this, but you couldn't go through this part of the game until you rang both bells. But you know, it wouldn't really matter. And this is probably a very interesting place in the game. Welcome to Sen's Fortress, also known as Trap Hell. So Sen's Fortress is filled to the brim with traps, and not even like good fun traps. Like, oh. You know, they're just filled to the brim with traps, and it's not fun. But I one-shot them if I jump attack them. Yeah. Please get off me, bodies. You might be wondering, like, oh, I mean, there's just a trap right there. What do you mean? Also, come over here, get a salt. Like, what do you mean? That only seems to be one trap. It can't be bad. And then you're like, oh. Oh. And then you start feeling bad for me because I have to go through this. And if you get hit by them, you will immediately fall off the cliff because you can't survive that. The best way to deal with that guy is probably just to jump attack him. But also, watch your back. Because guess what? There's a sorcerer up there who shoots lightning. Yes, that's the thing. But then she's about to get her some too, so don't worry. And we're dead. Just a few things there that I should have realized that I shouldn't have done. One, go one-handed Black Knight Great Sword, because I can't do that. Like, literally, it wouldn't have done damage. I mean, it would have, but it wouldn't have done, like, any damage. It would have done damage. It just would have done, like, 7. Second, I was really too far back to even hit her. And lastly, screw this area. I mean, for the people who have a problem with this area, I can say this at least. I don't have a problem with this area. I think that it's a very interesting area and it fits very well in the Dark Souls, you know, prepare to die theme, because that's what the original, not the original, but the last version of the game was called, Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. It really does fit in that theme, and I think it fits very well, which is weird when we're talking about trap areas, you know. I think that is weird. Also, there's a trap there, and if you're wondering, she can step on it and she will get killed by it, but also at the same time she'll get killed by 2 of the arrows, and there'll be a 3rd arrow coming your way, so just watch out. Maybe this little room, it's very simplistic, but I like doing this. You can just doing that. Oh, and then you just die. I actually didn't know that led to here. Yeah. I'll be falling off a lot of edges, and it's not even that bad yet. It's not even that bad yet. It's not even that bad yet. Wow, that makes me feel sad inside. But it's there's nothing else about this area that really annoys me. Nothing really annoys me in this area except for one thing that's round and circular that has, I think, 7 letters in its word. It's a noun, and it means big rock. I'm talking about a boulder. Panzer greatsword. Cool. I've never gotten that. I didn't. Is it like really good? Ooh, it's actually like not. What are you doing? You followed me all the way here? Really? All right. Well, this will get you for sure then. Oh my God! I did it again. Great Jesus above. Don't worry. It's called. If he gets past it, he didn't. So we're good. I was about to say if he got past that, then I don't know what I have to do. Yay. It's actually funny. I actually never knew how to jump attack in Dark Souls. I'd see people doing it and I'd be like, how do I do it? And I do it on accident. Like when I'm fighting a boss or something. But then I never understand how I would be able to do it. Don't fall. Actually, that's not a bad place to fall. Because that means he has to go all the way around. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. See ya. Normally he just gets killed by the boulder, but for some reason the game doesn't like that happening. Give it a second. This is what really sucks. Not this part, but a part coming up. Do remember that that woman's there, because guess what she likes to do? She's like, hey. Yeah, no. Sometimes she'll follow you in there if she doesn't get hit. Come over here and get a very good ring, the Ring of Steel Protection. And this has been in every Dark Souls game. But in this game, it's really good. I've noticed. It's the protection is definitely substantial. Substantial. So yeah. Also, that trap's pretty cool, ain't it? Yeah. Also, we're actually... Oh, I did already equip that ring. Nice. Guess what? There's another boulder. We're actually going to follow this one, though. We're going to follow it and hope that we don't get hit by another one, because we get hit by another one, we're screwed. Alright, we're coming into here. And if you have the certain item, it's the... I don't remember what it's called, but it stops SSU. So you can use this on this chest exactly, and you might be wondering, oh, what is this chest exactly? You'll see. It's a mimic. And mimics are pretty cool in this game, I think. They don't grab immediately, which is really cool. I think. They don't grab immediately, making them really easy to kill. This one gives you a lightning spear, which is really nice. And you can't even get lightning now. Oh, I thought... You notice that pit was filled? Or that... their ball was... that boulder was there? Yeah, once that pit is filled, you can actually run into that area and grab the covetous gold serpent ring, which is an amazing ring for grinding and stuff. So, yeah. But then don't try to attempt to go back up those stairs, because you're not getting back up there. If you're wondering, the boulder can double hit you, making it a really annoying thing. Don't stay on that for too long, because there's spikes. I don't know if you can see them, but there's spikes there. So actually we took a shortcut of sorts here, which is really nice. So, hold on, let me turn this first, and then I'll do it. Turn it this way first. Let it hit the boulder, right? And then turn it again. One more time. So it's always facing back. So once you send one boulder down this path, well, first off, if the serpent's not there, he's going to be dead. Well, if he is there, he's going to be dead. But you can actually come down here and head through towards this hallway. And yeah, if you're wondering, you can actually open all of these gates with the master key. And the normal keys a lot later on. Meet Big Hat Logan. He, yeah. He's gonna move to Firelink Shrine. And also come over here and get a Soul of a Hero. One of the, I think, the second best soul in the game. Because the first best is the Great Hero. I don't know if there's different souls in New Game Plus. I don't know, because I'm not there. And when I was there, before, I don't remember. Also, if you jump off this side path here, you can get a Shotel. Also, you can meet Siegmeyer. I think that's what his name is. Because when I think of Onion Knight, I always think of Siegmeyer. Hold on. Also, yeah, no, the thing changes. When you're not up there, it changes and points in a general direction. So we're going to actually go right back up. Go. Okay, we're gonna go right back up this elevator. And yeah, if you're wondering, I'll just show you. But I'll just show you what I mean in a second. And I didn't even tell you anything, but I'll show you it. Give it a second. Hold on. There we go. Also, if you fall down that elevator shaft, there's no secret item or anything. No, it's just death. Yeah. It's brutal. So that's great. We're gonna turn this in this direction. So that's great. Yeah. And if you're wondering, this stairway leads to that door right here, and you see all those bloodstones stains? Yeah, no, that's from people getting hit from the boulder. Alright, so now we're gonna head over here, hit that trap, and back up. That's probably the best way to do it. And then come over here. And then guess what? It's a small path. It's a little baby's path. And with this one, you don't want to try to stop in between them, because you'll get killed. You don't want that. That's just bad for business. Remember, jump, if you have the weapon I have, if you got lucky enough to have the weapon I have, jumping attacks will kill them, and so will just hitting them normally. So do keep that in mind. There is a little side path here that is off to the left, leads to this guy. Just don't get hit by him and everything will be just fine. Also, you can kick. You can kick their shields in. So yeah, get some large Titanite shards. That's going to be useless for the item we have, but it's going to be great for when I try to show you a boss weapon, because they're a lot harder to get in this game. They're a lot harder to get in this game. Alright, welcome here. So you see that woman? You see that woman, quote-unquote woman? Yeah, no, she's going to shoot at you all the way through this area, and that's not good because it's a very slim path. So, YOLO, am I right, boys? Once you're, like, in between them, you'll be fine. Forgot about those. They come to the side path and just then, you know, kick her off. There you go. Yeah, you deserve that. Yeah, she died from that fall. Also, there's this just hole right here. I'm pretty sure it's death. So, yeah. Also, both of those little pedestals there, I don't know if you saw the second one, they both lead to the arrow shooting. Welcome outside to what is the very amazing part of the game. So up there is a guy throwing pots of... They're basically large fire bombs, basically. And he's throwing them. So that's great. He's gonna try to make our, you know, our journey here a little bit difficult. So we're gonna have to end up dealing with them. But that's not before coming over here to the right and getting a few items. Am I right, boys? We get some boulders. They're the exact same boulders from 2 episodes ago that we fought in the gargoyle area. They're just a little bit more beefy. And yeah, that's really it. There's really not much different about them. They're the same boulder enemies that we've seen before. They still give Titanite shards. And come down here and get the flame stone plate ring. That's nice if you just want to body through the fire bombs. I'm not gonna do that because I mean there's really no point. I mean I could just dodge them. Dodge them. That's really not the right word to use there. To run past them. Also, he will always throw to that first firebomb area. He will never throw to any other ones before that one. So you really do have time to just kind of walk away. Then you have 2 paths. You have the left path and you have this right path, which is the one I'm on right now. This one leads to one of these heavy knights that we saw 2 episodes ago again. To one of these guys. That's nice. And he could still drop the same stuff. He does drop anything. Yeah. You also can drop a weapon called the Greatsword. It's pretty nice. And come down this ladder and you'll meet someone interesting. It's pretty interesting. You come over here and you see up the stairs, you see someone in elite armor. Elite knight armor that we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, no, that's I think his name's Ricard. I don't know who the character is lore-wise, but I know... Shoot your damn arrow. Thank you. I do know that he has the Ricard's rapier. And he's dead. I don't know lore-wise what he is, but he gives you the Ricard's rapier, and... I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. Damage-wise, it's okay. You need 20 dexterity for it, though. Come up here, and both of these are really nice. You get the Divine Blessing, and you get a ring. A rare Ring of Sacrifice. That ring is the Ring of Sacrifice, which is a ring that allows you to keep your souls when you die. Once, and then it breaks. That one does the same thing, except it nullifies any curse that you get, which halves your health. Curse in this game kills you and then halves your health. Yeah, it kind of sucks. So it nullifies any of that, but then it also breaks. And unlike Dark Souls 3, when something breaks, it doesn't just need repairing. No, it disappears forever. Meaning you have to do that again. So that guy's gonna throw over there. He will hit at the center of this path here. Yeah. So that's cool. Then you can come over here. Sadly, we can't do much with these. This is a shortcut down to the bottom floor to the first area with the trap, but we can't do much with that information. So we're actually gonna wait here and let him throw it. Because guess what? Where he throws this? Right there. So we're just gonna kind of wait this one out and run. As soon as you make it to the corner, you'll be fine. Here's a boulder without his cape. I think it's weird. Yeah, that's kind of it. There's really nothing special about that. And then head up these stairs. Don't go through this fog wall yet. You will get screwed over. Head up these stairs before you head through the fog wall and, whoa! Meet the man himself. The man who's been throwing everything. And then, if he does that, you're home free to kill him. He, for some reason, did that for his first attack. When in my playthrough, he didn't do that attack ever. And yes, he can kill. He can be killed. It's just, it takes a second. Also, see that guy over there? I wonder what he is. He drops a Titanite chunk, and I believe over here, if you're fast enough, there's a crystal lizard. I'm pretty sure. But I wasn't fast enough to kill him, so, yeah. And then we're gonna take a right here. I forget what's over here. Don't fall off. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious. Just don't fall off. That's, yeah. Oh, I remember what's exactly over here. Nothing. Yeah. So guess what we're gonna do now? Head through the fog wall, because that's the best we got. And meet Iron Golem. This guy is pretty sick. I really like this guy. Except for his grab attack, which really sucks. Which will throw you off immediately. If you're not careful. You want to know what his weakness is? Weakness, not weakness. It's pretty simple. It's his shins. And I mean that in the most hopeful way possible. So you see how he's like, oh, whoa. You keep hitting his shins. And then that happens. He falls over. And, yeah. And if you're lucky enough and you get close enough to the edge, he will fall over into the edge and then die. Now we're just going to end up like this. He has a grab attack, and the likelihood that he will throw you off the cliff is 100%. So don't get touched by that. And if you're lucky enough for him to fall, good job. You just skipped a very easy boss, basically. Yeah, we're gonna touch this in the next episode. So, yeah. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. We're actually just about to hit halfway through the game. Ain't that crazy? But the game's about to get way worse. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Alright. Bye.